Hello, everybody, and welcome once more to Toonkind D&D. Today's is 12 FPS, and hello, I'm Fable, and with me today is not one, but two people for this fun little, there's a
John?
word for it, I can't think of it. Party? Huh?
John?
Jaunt? Yeah, that works. Uh, you
John.
wanna introduce yourselves? From top
Uh,
to bottom, I guess.
hi. Hi. My name is Magic. I'm playing Duster. He's a rat. Very nervous. Probably not gonna like today. It could surprise me though. Uh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Evie, Evie.
Hello, I'm Vamp. I shall be playing Umi, who I can't see being very anxious or nervous at all.
Yeah, honestly, this child is yeah. I don't want to say
He's
stone
so
cold, but Umi as I've seen has had a record of being pretty nonplussed. If I think that's the right word for it, but I could be
I
wrong.
mean,
I
they
don't know
have
if you
an
could
8
tell.
in wisdom. They have an 8 in wisdom. What the hell is going to scare this child?
I don't just because they're wise and know stuff doesn't mean they can't get scared.
Well, yeah, but it does mean that so far they haven't failed a single frightened wisdom saving throw.
Fine. You've made your point. Point is, okay. Anyways, for today's FPS, this will be taking place in Ruindall. Last we left with Umi. Umi, you got left in the underground river connected to Ruindall,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume you're still there. I assume Umi is still there, just vibing.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, because
Yeah, they're just vibing there.
yeah, and anyone who hasn't listened to previous games, I do ask that you would go and listen to them. Just not because you have to, but they're fun, and I think they're fun. But also just get context. Antler is currently not in Ruindal. He is off doing some stuff, some fun
Mm.
potion stuff with a wizard down south. And Ruby is also not in the ruins at this time. She's currently off on her own at the moment. At the moment, doing her own thing, uh, which means that the two scariest people in Ruindal are not there. Hey, Magic, where's Duster right now? What's Duster doing?
What is Duster doing? Duster. Hmm. I want to say Duster is probably chilling at the dragon bone nest.
Okay.
Uh, she's sure doing something with sticks. Uh, sure doing that.
Okay. Hey, Duster, when was the last time you saw Love? Love the
Uh,
dragon.
uh, I'm gonna roll a history to see if Duster remembers.
Yep, go ahead.
Because he's just vibing right now. He's having a decent day for once in his life.
I can imagine the one who makes the most
A 10.
a
He
10.
doesn't remember last time he's seen love.
All right.
Uh,
Well, as far as you know, Duster, I mean, Love you don't remember the last time you saw Love, but Love sure as heck isn't in the Dragonbone cave right now. Love ain't there, and Love hasn't been there for a while.
that's concerning. Okay, Duster's gonna put down his stick creation just into the nest and kind of like poke around for a minute. Uh, does it look like love left out of any like the normal like exits for hunting?
Go ahead and I can make you roll something for that. Give me a moment.
Perception.
Yeah, I can make you roll. Let's make you roll perception.
Oh,
Perception or investigation, I think, are
I
both
think
good
either
ones.
or should work.
Yeah, either one
I'm
of those is good.
gonna go with perception. That's a 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, from out of the usual tunnels? No, there's probably like two main tunnels that lead back out back out into the forest up above, on top of the cliff that Ruindall is built into. That Love will occasionally go out to go hunting, because while yes, Love is a baby dragon, they are still about the size of a full-grown alligator, to give y'all an idea of how big this baby dragon is, and is quite
Yeah.
capable of actually getting their own food. But as far as you can tell, Duster, no, Love has not left out of either of these tunnels.
Well,
And that's a 12. So I'm just
that's
gonna.
not good.
Yeah. So give me one moment, and I am just gonna roll something real quick.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Hold on. Just to move this along, because this might, you know how it is. Things just get knocked over when you're the size
You
of an
can
alligator.
really tell, to everyone listening, you can really tell which of us is the DM.
9. Shush. Also, you hush. I can't tell if that's slander or compliment, and I don't have the mind to figure out now. 9. Okay, cool. Duster, you don't have long to think about it. As well, this cave is, while yes, it is not, there are no official entrances connecting it to Ruindall. It doesn't take you long to hear crash, boom, bang, echoing from outside in the direction of Ruindall.
Shit. Duster runs in that direction. Fuck.
Is Duster cursing all the while?
Yep. It's coming out in Crawlix.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time Duster, by the time you follow the noise back, guess where, into the actual well, it's not really ruins anymore. It is a refurbished castle now built into a cliff. As you go back into the castle, it's not difficult to see the path the path of quote unquote destruction. I say destruction. Shit's just been knocked over, really. And there's been a decent mess left behind by a certain baby dragon who is now probably halfway down the main hall, sniffing with their nose to the ground, sniffing about.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to clean this later. Love? Hey, what you doing?
Scary people gone searching.
Duster's gonna get closer to Love and just kind of hop on because it's a dragon. He's familiar with this by now. What you searching for?
Smell something new.
Duster's not sure whether to be concerned for whatever this new smell is, or for Love being here.
Love, meanwhile, is going further into the throne room.
Oh God.
It's sniffing about a good bit. It sniffs in circles, sniffs around the throne, and it starts heading into the direction of Antler's room.
Nope. We're not allowed to go in there.
What? Why?
Because if one of the scary people find out, they're gonna be real mad.
Roll persuasion.
Oh boy.
You can have advantage. But please roll it. Roll persuasion.
Oh.
God damn it! Fucking.
Love. Are you on top of Love's head or just their back?
On top of Love's head, definitely.
Okay. Well, Love attempts to turn their head to see you, but they also see that you're not on their back. Either way, they give a huff. They give a huff that they're not really convinced. They go, scary smells. Faint. Gone long time.
I
It's
know.
fine. And
No. It's not fine, because if they return and find out you're here in their room, then it's not gonna be a good time for either of us.
Want to see Want to see what did? It's new. Hey, Vamp.
Yeah.
Umi. Have Umi roll perception for me.
Okay. You're like my only character who actually has a decent perception.
24.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
24.
Hey, Umi. You would have noticed it right away because Love's not actually been very quiet, and you've been here. And while Duster, you understand what Love is saying. Umi, you've been hearing from echoing from the throne room, just strange, weird growling noises.
Umi pauses and like I'm gonna roll something real quick. 11. Would you say that they would like be able to like remember from Ruby's like letters that there's a dragon here?
I'm gonna. Yeah, you know what? With an 11, I will allow. Yeah, I'll allow it. You faintly recall, in one of the first rubies. What? Blah, 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 blah. In one of the first rubies. Ha, I can speak. In one of the first letters that Ruby sent you, you can faintly recall the mentioning of of them fighting a dragon.
All right. No one's here, but if someone was there to be looking at Umi, like they're perking up and they're like they don't even like hesitate. They don't even think about it. Like they immediately like just stand up, like leave the river and start like half walking, half running towards the noise because baby dragon.
Oh, you're running. You're running towards. Okay. Well, okay. Let me just roll another thing. That was a 6 on the wisdom saving throw. Hey. Well. Here's. Okay. Well. Okay. It's a bad whiz save, so.
They will.
Am I getting yeeted off a dragon on accident?
No. Duster, you're probably fine, but I mean, if you want to make like a strength save, you can.
This is gonna be such a bad choice. I say while typing.
And
Fully out of my own will. A 6!
Yeah, and Umi, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Their dexterity is actually pretty damn good, but I don't know if it will be enough.
Let's hope. 20. Okay. So the pitter patters of your feet echo through the throne room, which makes Love turn around, and upon seeing this absolute stranger start running towards them, Love Love does what any baby creature would do when something is suddenly running towards them, and they're going to flip and attack. And if anyone knows what black dragon wormlings are able to do, they have an acid breath. Luckily, Umi, actually, let's go with this. Magic. With a 6 strength saving throw. Unfortunately, Duster is thrown off when Love suddenly reels back in shock when seeing Umi come towards them. And Umi, you watch as suddenly it's a dragon, and you suddenly see its neck swell with a green glow before it sounds like Hakuna Loogie, but it is very much a very big glowing green loogie that goes that just manages to miss you. Or actually, with a 20, you duck out of the way pretty easily, and instead it ends up its acid breath ends up hitting the throne instead, and that is now currently melting.
God fucking damn it! God, God.
And
hey, love, it's fine. Hey.
Love is backing away into the nearest corner, away from Umi, and baring their fangs.
If it helps, like after Umi initially like ducks like the exit ramp, they aren't like running towards love anymore. They're just kind of like balanced, like they're kind of like crouching down and like balancing on their feet to look kind of like smaller and less threatening.
Okay.
Love,
Did I roll animal handling?
I need you to calm down, okay? Hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. It's fine. Uh,
Love.
Duster has kind of like moved in front of Love just to like try to establish a presence. Like, hey, I'm still here. It's fine.
Like,
Love is still remaining in the corner. Teeth bared, but it doesn't look like they're gonna lunge. Not with Duster in the way, anyways.
Okay. Turn around. All right, who are you?
Umi like spells out their name inside.
It. Duster is processing sign language because he's still not a master of it. Okay, got it. I'm Duster. This is Love. Don't do that again, please. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Like they tilt like Umi does tilt their head a bit and like balance on the ball of their feet, and they sign pet.
What? Uh, there's two ways Duster is interpreting this, and he's not sure which one is correct.
And to like make it clear to Duster, they make patting motions with one of their hands.
No, Love is not a pet. Love is their own person. Dragon.
They shake their head. No, that's not what they meant. They want to pet the dragon.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, Duster, make an intelligence check to see if he manages to get it.
Oh my god.
Uh,
But I sure wish.
with
Vamp, please make persuasion to contest.
Oh my god.
that's a 9.
I know.
That's a 9.
That's an 18.
That's an 18.
That's a bit better.
A bit. A 9 and an 18.
Duster smells
Yes?
like fish.
He's sitting there and staring between these two probable children. This very much sounds like a bad idea, but Duster looks at Love and just look, whatever you want to do, you can do, okay?
Love takes another skeptic sniff towards Umi's direction. Are they mean?
I'm gonna insight check Umi, because
Yeah, sure.
never seen Umi before. Is Umi hostile?
We're 20 minutes into
13.
disaster. What 13? Like, this is a child. This is just a child, and they're just like looking at like Love. Like, they want to pet Love. Hey, that's it. That's all. That's their goal here. That's their single-minded goal. We're coming into the throne room. They want to pet Love. They want to pet the baby dragon.
No. They are not hostile.
I am also going to make an insight check for Love. And if I could just figure out, insight would be wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah, I'm pretty certain.
Love has no wisdom because they are baby. as an 8. Love gets nothing out of this other child, but they look at Duster, they look at Umi, and they don't come out of the corner, but they come out of they lower their hackles and looks mildly suspicious at Umi.
Can Umi roll something real quick?
What are you rolling?
Animal handling.
Yeah, go for it.
Eh. they just like make like little like clicking noises like on like with their fingers.
Love just kind of blinks for a moment before tilting their head, kind of like a confused puppy.
It's basically the non-verbal version of pss, 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 pss.
Yeah, I know, and Love is just tilting their head a moment, like,
And Umi's just like they're letting like love go to them, but they're letting love go to them. But can I roll hammer space for real quick?
Yeah.
All right, Umi takes out a fish.
Oh, Love's head immediately perks up, and they're
Umi like reaches into the bucket of their shorts and takes out a whole ass fish.
Yeah, you have Love. You had Love's attention before, but now you have a very interested attention of this baby dragon, who is now sitting up straight and looking very interested at that fish you're now holding.
Yeah, and Umi like continues like making like the clicking noises with their fingers, like.
And very slowly, Love will lower down to the will flatten to the floor and very very slowly start to come towards you, Umi. But their eyes go between you and the fish multiple times.
Umi does not like Umi stays still, and they're still holding the fish. They're like waiting for like Love to inch forward.
How's Duster handling watching this?
Duster is walking beside Love, but he's still like he's never met this child before. Who is this?
Yeah, I'm impressed, Duster. You're I mean, this isn't going. I mean, it's not going terribly, but you're taking this better than I expected. Anyways,
he's nervous, but also Love is here, and that is priority right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Love. Yeah, it takes Love a couple of pauses, hiccups, and maybe a few more hisses, before they finally are within arm's reach of you, Umi, and they take a sniff of the fish that you're holding, before. I'm just gonna make 5. They very gently actually take it from your hand and yeah, they tilt their head back and let the fish fall into their mouth and yummy fish.
And Umi is just like crouching there, and their hands are empty now, and they kind of like reach one out, not really like to kind of towards Love, but more as like asking for permission if anything else, and just like they want to pet the dragon.
Love sees your hand come into view, and they shrink back a little bit, squinting their eyes at you before, but they don't back away this time. They act after a few seconds of staring at your hand. They very slowly go, and they push their nose into your hand to sniff at it more.
It smells like fish. It smells like fish and the ocean and sea salt.
They Love, yeah, it does smell like fish, and so does your arm, and they go from sniffing your hand to your arm to your stomach, and they start circling you, Umi, as Love is basically sniffing you down.
Oh my god. Umi doesn't move a muscle. Like they're just like waiting for like love to like come to a conclusion of some sort.
Uh, they end up coming around you to your back, Umi, and they they push their snout into against one of your pockets very insistently.
Umi like blinks, and then okay, that's good. They pull out another fish.
Love looks immediately excited, and they're gonna try and snap for it. So
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. Like they're gonna let love do that.
cool. Love immediately takes the fish out of Umi's hand and eats it again. And this time they lick their lips this time and look quite pleased. Like yes, this is very good. And they look at you, Umi, and go. "Meow." And Duster, you recognize that as good, fish good. And they give Umi a headbutt in the side.
Umi looks well. You think they look ecstatic? It's kind of hard because their expression hasn't changed at all. But they start like when love headbutts them. They start petting love.
Love is more used to has been used to pets from Duster, which have been very small pets. But now they're getting pets from someone with bigger hands, which actually still feels pretty good. This is okay. They got food out of it.
What is this? Okay. Duster's going to climb up Love's back again just to get more eye level to Umi because he's still very, very small.
Oh my god.
Tiny boy.
You said your name was Umi, right?
You know,
Uh, what are you doing here?
they like it takes a bit for them to reply because they're really like busy like petting love and like scratching behind some of the scales.
Yeah, and Love is actually quite enjoying this attention now that they know that this person is someone that gives them food.
But they do like pause a little eventually and signs waiting.
Uh, uh, for what?
And here they actually they design like a name sign and it's fire pinecone.
I'm gonna roll intelligence to see if
Come on, Duster. You can't
an
be more
8.
creative than that.
It's an eight though.
He's not fluent in sign language yet. It's a process, and he's very small.
And I'm not even gonna roll for Love because Love can barely speak as it is.
They will please realize that at some point, like Umi has started scratching Love's belly.
Oh, Love! I'm sorry, Duster. Love's belly is getting scratched, and Love may or may not be rolling over.
Oh shit. Yep. Gonna move.
Do you want to roll a Dex save?
Okay.
Oh my
A
god.
deck save? Can I do a deck save?
Yeah, I said Dex. 24. You're good.
Thank
You escape being squashed by Dragon Baby.
Oh my god. And Umi's just like lavishing this dragon baby with attention, like, yes, baby dragon. And they have like, aside from like fire pinecone, they do not like offer any other explanation. They seem to be expecting you to get it.
Yeah, Love is just lounging on their back. They're getting they got fish. They're getting belly scratches. This has actually been pretty good for them. Might even be purring a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, fire pinecone. I feel like I should know this. Uh, 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 um,
I'm so sorry, Duster.
I
Umi is
know.
the dragon.
And Love is currently occupied with belly rubs. I'm sorry.
God, Duster is just kind of staring at this child, this big child, who is just here waiting for Fire Pine Cone. He can kind of assume at this point, I think it'd be reasonable that it has something to do with Ruby because of the fire. Not exactly that it is Ruby, but just,
Ruby
fire.
adjacent.
It's Ruby adjacent. It's something to do with Ruby. He's not sure quite yet if it's a good or a bad thing.
I mean, the boy hasn't done anything besides pet the dragon, which, like
I
who
mean,
could play?
there is currently a melting throne behind you guys.
Oh,
yeah.
Just thought I'd mention that. That's still
melted.
melted.
Yeah,
How melted is it? How melted is it?
It's pretty melted at this point. I'm gonna say I don't know how you intend to clean that up. If I'm gonna be honest.
Shit.
Like it's over halfway. It's over halfway down to the ground.
I don't know how we're gonna fix this either. This is gonna be Antler knows. Oh god. Fuck. Okay. Oh god. How do you clean up acid?
Hey Umi,
Duster.
do you want to roll insight on Duster, Umi?
Sure. All right, let's go inside, huh?
14. That's enough. I assume that the rat is panicking at this point.
Yeah, at this point he's kind of slipped off Love and has gone to inspect the throne, which is melted. This is not a good sign. He has no idea how to clean up acid, because usually it just kind of like sizzles away over time. But, this is the fucking throne.
Yeah. Yeah, Umi, you see this rat go over to the throne. Look at that. Look between you guys. This rat looks like he's spiraling a bit.
Like, Umi looks at the rat. Umi, looks at Love. Umi looks at the rat, and I'm gonna roll something real quick. Please. Damn it, Umi just keeps patting the dragon.
Umi. Alright, fine. I'm gonna fucking roll. It's a fucking D20. Come on.
I feel so bad.
Oh, thank God. It's above a 10. I'll take it. Love, while enjoying all the belly rubs, peeks an eye open to watch Duster. And Love is not unfamiliar to the panic of this small rat. They don't fully understand why this rat is so panicky, or how so much panic can fit into something so small, but they are familiar with it. And so upon seeing Duster starting to spiral, Love rolls back over onto their feet and walks over to Duster and gives Duster a little bump with their snoot.
Hi. Oh, how am I gonna fix this? It's like halfway gone, right?
This throne. The problem, it's not just that the throne's being gone, it's that the acid is still melting.
Hey,
because it's acid.
And Umi, did Umi figure out why Duster is so upset? Like, I'm assuming they do, with their insight roll.
Yeah, it's pretty good insight. What are you rolling?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna roll anything. I'm just Umi, now that the dragon is gone, Umi looks at her hands a little sadly. This baby dragon is gone. Or going onto their feet and walking over next to Duster and looking at the throne.
Yeah, Love is gonna look at the throne, look at Duster, give another little bump with their snoot and growl a little. Sorry.
It's okay. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Okay? Duster is looking at Love right now. Paws against the snoot. Everything will be fine.
I'm just gonna roll insight. That's a nat 20. Is Duster fine?
Duster's not fine. With a nat 20, he's he's not worried about the throne. This is just an oversized chair to him, like a very oversized chair. He doesn't care about the throne. However, the person who the throne belongs to definitely know this dragon exists, definitely knows it can breathe acid, and definitely this will have consequences, and he is worried.
I don't think Love understands all the reason for those concerns, but Love does understand that you are concerned. So you know what Love's gonna do? Love is just gonna flatten onto their stomach and bring their paws around you, Duster, and hold you close for comfort.
Okay, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine.
Hmm.
Is okay.
Yeah, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine.
Well,
Umi is looking at the throne, looking at the dragon, looking at Duster, who's apparently the dragon's friend, looking at the throne again, and could I roll intelligence to see if Umi like figures out a way to, get out, like help? Because he wants to help the dragon. And
yeah,
and Duster is dragon adjacent.
yeah.
Oh, intelligence, straight intelligence. Oh fuck, oh no. This is why they Oh, that's a dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Well, it's acid. And
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
what were you gonna say?
I would say if Duster was not panicking right now, he would suggest something with water because it would like dilute it. But
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
it's acid, and Umi, you do have an affinity with water.
Yeah, Umi's looking at like the acid, and like Umi's like, I'm gonna roll hammer space.
And the throne room is right next to the entrance to the underground river.
7. Okay, Umi takes out a conch shell. It's a very pretty conch shell. Like it's pink, like it has like a pink inside, and it's like yellowish, like orange brown on the outside. And Umi is like looking at like the acid, like looking at like the conch shell, running through like what they can do, and with the 30-20 like intelligence roll, would you say like create destroy water would help in this situation?
Yeah, I would say that could be useful.
Yeah. So like that's the I'm assuming you're really busy getting comforted by love, but you hear like a sound, like you hear like a low like foghorn noise. And when you look over, let me let me look at this. When you look over, Umi's like blowing at the conch shell, and like water appears, about like 30 gallons of water.
that's a lot of water. He's very small. He's very small.
Love is gonna look at that. Look at Duster. Slowly, very carefully, grab Duster's cloak with their mouth, and just carry Duster a few feet away.
Yeah, like Umi does wait for love to do this first. Like they're not completely like oblivious, and once love like is away, like Umi like blows into like the conch shell one more time, and all the water just like splashes down onto the throat.
And whoosh, down it goes onto the throne, and there's immediately billow of steam, because again, it is acid, and it's it do a melting. And there's a good bit of steam, but but it doesn't take long for that steam to go away. It's mild. And yeah, I'd say that at the very least, while it certainly does not save the throne, that's wrecked. That's gone.
Fuck.
Yeah, the throne is in fact gone, and there is now just a puddle of water and broken up acid that doesn't look to be might still be able to melt, but not nearly as fast as it was going before.
Yeah, and like Umi's looking at like the acid, and then looks over at Duster as if for confirmation.
Okay. That's... Thanks. That's one problem. One problem. One problem, one at a time. It's okay.
We clean?
He's looking at the throne. Yeah, he kind of puts his head in his hands. What is there to clean?
Oh no, baby.
I think Love is gonna turn their head and put Duster onto their back. And stare at the mess. Yeah. Yeah,
There's just like a moment of silence as everyone stares at like the completely unsalvageable throne.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to boss. I'm gonna pull something out of Hammer's face. Cool. He pulls out that that regular sized pen and just like a notepad of paper, and he's scribbling something down in it. Okay.
You feel a breath over your head, Duster, as Love is watching you do this. They don't know what they can't read, but they're watching with interest.
Yeah. It looks like some kind of list, and he's crossing out options as he goes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Love, upon realizing that they don't know what this says, they walk over to Umi, and so Umi can look, and maybe Umi can explain what it says.
Hey Umi, do you know Undercommon?
No.
Yeah, he's sure writing some symbols.
Yeah, like Umi looks at
Duster's
this.
the only literate person there. Duster's the only one there who's literate.
Yeah, like
In Undercommon.
this.
Love doesn't know this. As far as Love is concerned, anyone who walks on 2 feet can read.
Umi like takes one look at the notebook, takes a look at Love, and like shrugs.
Love doesn't seem satisfied with that answer, so instead they just give Duster another bump with their snoot.
Okay, it's fine. He stops writing and just kind of looks at the crossed out options he's made.
What?
I'll deal with this later, and shoves it back into his hammer space, which is just behind his cloak. And okay, Umi, thank you for dealing with that. It probably could have been worse. I don't know how it could get much worse, actually. I mean, we could have a hole in the floor.
What hole in floor?
No, please, no hole in floors.
Oh.
Please.
Okay.
We can put a hole in the floor somewhere else. Just not here, okay? It's okay.
Hole over there? Love points their snoot over at Antler's door again.
No, not over there.
Over there? Love points towards behind the throne room. Behind the throne where their old nook used to be.
Yeah, sure. We can put a hole in the floor there.
Love looks very excited, and you see their necks start to swell with greed.
Nope, no more acid. It's fine.
Their neck slowly deflates, and they look kind of disappointed, like, ah.
Oh god, Duster's never had to he's never had to do repercussions with a child. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, and neither of the children are helping. Umi's just standing there, like staring at like the conversation they're having without understanding a word.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that Duster's the only one who understands what love is saying.
I mean, Umi does have speak with animals, so if they really wanted to, they could. They just like at the moment, like unless like love is like specifically like addressing them, they're not really using it.
Not really. Love got their fish and and their belly rub, so they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I think what they're gonna do actually is they're actually speaking of fish. Actually, I think they're gonna start since Duster seems to be in his own head at the moment. So Love is gonna go back to sniffing. There's there's the mess that's still kind of on the floor. It's at least not getting worse. Then there's Umi, which they give a few bumps to. But then they sniff at Umi's feet. They sniff at that for a good bit before sniffing at the floor. And very slowly their sniffing starts to take them towards actually the hole. Well, it's not a hole in the wall. It's now a proper entrance that goes towards the underground river.
He like looks at Love and like starts following.
And Love keeps stiffing. So Love's head suddenly perks up and their eyes go wide as they see water, and they and without hesitation, and I'm sorry, Duster, but Love is going to go straight for the river and dive in.
Oh my god! The second Love does that, like Umi doesn't even hesitate. They immediately like go over to the river and like dive in as well.
Water.
What a way!
Hey,
what a way to get Duster out of his head. Yeah.
Can Duster swim?
Like, Duster has a swim speed.
Okay, good. Well, you're suddenly going to be very wet.
Yeah. He cannot breathe underwater, unlike the other two in this party.
Is he still holding on to Love?
He was, and then he like hit the water, and he's just like, oh shit, and let go to like swim to the surface. It takes him a second because Love is a pretty big dragon.
Yeah.
And
that gets him a couple feet under the water.
Yeah. He breaks the top and just kind of like shakes his head a little and just goes, wait,
oh no, children have gone swimming.
Looks down into the water.
You see Love down below, swimming quickly back and forth. This isn't like it's not the part where the river is coming out of is graded, and the part where the river exits in that part of the castle should also be graded, but I imagine Umi has made it not so graded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I imagine there's a hole in the grate left by none other than this water child.
And Umi is like, again, their expression doesn't change, but you kind of get the impression that they're excited. And they're looking at Love, and they're looking towards the hole in the grate, and they're looking at Love again.
And Love also looks excited too, and is just about to follow before they stop and they look up to where Duster is, and they stare for a good moment before looking back at Umi meaningfully, before they turn around and head back towards the surface.
Umi kind of like deflates a little, but they follow Love back up onto the surface.
Yeah, and Duster, it's not long before Love's head breaks. Just the top of Love's head breaks the surface, and they're at eye level with you.
Hi. I can't understand you.
Bubbles are coming out of their mouth as they're trying to talk underwater.
Umi's head like pops up right after, like next to the dragon, and like they're just two pairs of eyes looking at Duster.
Love looks over at Umi and goes,
Umi like looks at Love. They do not understand a single word.
Love blinks for a moment, and Umi, you suddenly get water just not spat, but there's water in your face now. Poosh.
Umi like blinks and kind of like shakes their head, like to slosh the water.
And Love is just squinting.
Umi squints right back. There seems to be, it's not tension, but they're squinting at each other. Umi like squints at Love, and then very slowly raises one hand and splashes Love with water.
And Love reels their head back a little bit and shakes their head before squinting, and Love dives under the water and actually I don't. This is a fucking dragon. I don't think I need to roll strength to pick up a child.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Umi, you suddenly feel something solid beneath your bum as you are suddenly out of the water in the air for a few seconds, and then you are splashing back down into the water, and you hear what you think is baby dragon laughter. I will not attempt.
Oh,
I will not attempt to recreate. But
oh
yeah,
my god.
Love is laughing a little bit as they have just kind of catapulted you out of the water and back in.
Umi's like looking at Love and like and like listen, like this is a child, like despite everything, like this is still a child. Like this is like still like there's not much like they can do like in a water fight against a dragon, but they sure as hell is gonna try.
And Duster, how are you?
Duster's probably gonna get caught in the middle of this water fight, but if anyone would like to roll insight on Duster as of right this moment, you can.
Alright, sure.
4. Can I give Love advantage since Love knows Duster?
Yeah.
Thank you. And I have no modifier to their wisdom because they're baby. 3. Sorry.
Please do something for Umi's 13.
Yeah, Love, Duster does not seem as panicked now. He seems to have calmed down. Umi, you get like, it's almost happiness, but it's more of, like, I think it's a mixture of relief and pride, because Love has a friend now, and like, honestly, Duster's not good at making friends, and he's done one thing right with this dragon apparently, or maybe it's just the dragon, but it's glad for friendship.
Hey,
Yeah.
Buster, Umi's
Yeah.
gonna like pop like their head up like in front of you and stare at you, and then they're gonna sign C.
What?
They sign it again, C. Like
Like
it seems a question of some sort, like asking for some kind of permission.
C or like C?
C like the ocean, like the second word.
Uh, look, oh, permission. Okay, I get where this is going. Looks at Love, looks at Umi, and kind of sighs a little, and just goes, Only for a little while."
And Umi nods, and like Umi nods, they seem excited, and then they kind of cock their head and look at you and go, "Come."
Looks. He looks back at this like river part of the ruins, and back towards the throne room. And just, yeah, I'll I'll come.
Splendid. Okay. Hey, Duster.
Yeah.
Umi kind of looks at you, and then they just like you don't know what they do, but like they tap you like gently, and you kind of feel like a spell wash over you.
uh, 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 can Duster roll an Arcana?
You can, but Umi's like patting the water, so I'll give you advantage on that. It's not hard.
I'm,
All right,
uh,
let's see the 10. 10 is average. 10 is average. You're pretty sure they just cast water breathing.
oh, um, uh, okay. Yeah.
I want to say Love has been watching this the entire time and has no idea what the conversation is.
All right. Hey, love. How do you feel about going to the ocean for a bit?
Love quirks an eyebrow at that and actually looks confused.
Yeah, like more open waters.
And Love's eyes widen at that, like, what?
We can only go there for a little bit, but if you don't cause too much trouble, we can go there again.
And Love, I'm sorry, Duster, you get splashed a bit as Love very eagerly nods their head, which ends up causing lots of ripples and splashes in the water.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vamp just had to mute.
Yeah. By the way, if you hear frantic crying from my dog, I am sorry. I can't do anything.
Oh, I haven't heard anything.
Oh god, she's so sad.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm back. What's up? What happened? Who's sad?
a puppy apparently.
Oh.
But yeah, Love would very much like to go to more open water. They really like swimming. There's just not a lot of water around here
Yeah.
that they know of, anyways.
And Umi's like waiting, like they're waiting patiently for Love and Duster to like finish their conversation, and so they can go to the ocean. They can show their new dragon friend the ocean.
Yeah, we can go.
You come?
Yeah, I'm going as well.
And Love squints at that and looks you up and down, Duster, and goes, "You breathe? Water?"
It's Umi, friend here, can cast spells? It's water breathing. It's only a little while, but yes.
It's not a little while, actually. Water breathing lasts 24 hours.
Oh, I did not know that.
Time for a 24-hour underwater adventure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, it is. How far are we through this FPS? I don't want this to become like.
One more.
What?
It's 7:59 right now. We have like one more minute.
Okay, I'm gonna say, for the sake of not making this horrendously long, I'm gonna say water adventure montage.
Water adventure montage.
Montage.
Montage. Like, how does Love take to being in open water, like open sea?
Oh my god, it's like taking a child to a toy store for the first time. Love is just, I don't know if Duster's holding on to Love, but Love is just zooming about wanting to look at everything. I mean, it's amazing you actually got them to the ocean. They would have gotten so distracted just from being in the river that got them there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Duster's also kind of like looking around because he's never been underwater or like actually in the ocean before because waves scary.
Umi is just like following them and like very occasionally like nudging Love away from stuff that is dangerous.
Aw, but love wants. I imagine one of those things. Sorry, I'm imagining one of those things is like a are like the sea urchins.
Yeah.
God.
Like Love like Umi like sees Love like going towards the sea urchin, connects the dots and is like, no.
Might have to do a couple more times because Love has never been in the ocean. Love wants to sniff at anything. Probably take a couple snaps at some passerby, at some any fish they see.
Oh, Umi would like listen if Love like snaps at like some fish. Umi would like jump on the chance to like teach Love to hunt, like hunt underwater.
Love knows how to hunt, and they're not. I feel like you start trying to teach Love, but they manage to catch on pretty quickly. They are a dragon, and a lot of this is instinct for them.
Yeah, like Umi like yeah, like and Umi's just like very happy they can go hunting together.
How fast is Umi's swim speed?
30 feet.
30 feet. About as wow, you're as fast as Love.
Fast as Duster.
They all have the same swim speed. That sounds like that shouldn't be right, but I don't know enough about D&D to dispute it. And I'm a DM, and I'm a DM.
Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. This is Toonkind. But yeah,
I
we
am
could
gonna-
end the FPS here.
I am gonna say, Love does get snapped by at least one crab and hits it with an acid breath.
Oh my god.
Underwater acid breath.
Lark.
Umi like poking at the crab sadly because they could have eaten that.
You can't. I mean, I don't think you can eat it now.
Yeah.
Not without causing some internal damage, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But yeah,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I imagine probably once Love starts getting a bit tired, because wow, this is a lot of excitement that they've had in a while.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I imagine enough excitement for Duster as well.
Oh, definitely. He's more than met his quota.
Give me a sec.
But yeah. Yeah.
Like they all just head back to Ruindall together.
Yeah. And
Slip through the hole in the crate, which is probably like more hole than crate at this point.
I think Love had to make it a bit bigger because Umi, you're smaller than Love. Love is the size of an adult alligator, which is big. So they probably actually had to melt the grate a bit to fully open it up.
Umi's fine with that. It's fine.
Love
He's
is
gonna,
also
like-
fine with that. It's fine. What's a little property damage? I mean, come on.
It's not
A
like
little
what is
property
Antler
damage.
gonna do?
It's
What is-
fine.
A little property damage.
It's fine. Love is sure it'll be fine. Love doesn't know why it's such a. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a mess, and maybe the tall, scary dude will know about it. But hey, it's fine. I will say though, once as soon as Love's head breaks the surface, Duster, I imagine you're kind of chilling out on top of Love's head
Yeah.
during this ride back. Love stops and goes, "Eep!" and immediately ducks back under the water as a shadow falls over the river.
Shit. Yeah. As soon as like Love goes back under the water, like Duster's very small. He probably also gets dunked again.
Yeah, probably. Hey Ruby, what was it like coming back to Ruindall and seeing the throne melted?
Oh my
Well, the throne is gone. The throne is in fact gone. What?
Hey Ruby, there's someone familiar in the water.
on. I'm tempted to roll perception to see if, like, she notices anything. 'Cause she's not very observant.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, Ruby, the moment you stepped back into the castle, you noticed a few things amiss. Like a few things here that were definitely not knocked over when you left.
Yeah, you know what? Fair point.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say, the way to your room is not far from the throne. You can see the throne room from the door to your room. So the moment you get to that main hallway, it's easy to see that something is a little amiss.
Oh my god.
Ruby is casting Mage Armor and is going to see where the carnage leads.
Yeah, and Ruby, you managed, Carnage, leads, you managed to find wet footprints that lead to the river, just as, well, 3 familiar faces pop up. One of them who has just dunked back in out of fear.
The other one is like looking at Umi and like looking at Ruby and like, well, they're looking at you and they're like making little oh hello, like, in sign language.
Ruby's just kind of like blinking and staring and like looking at the dragon and then looking at Umi and then looking at the dragon and then looking at Duster and then looking at Umi.
Yeah, Duster's popped his head back above the surface now and he's swimming.
Ruby is just... She does not know how to react. She's just gesturing at everyone with 2 hands like, what? Hello?
Umi climbs out of the river and signs to Ruby like, you were gone for a long time.
I think after, like, she gets over the initial shock, she does, like, go over to Umi and... Oh, is she gonna do this? Hold on,
Please, I think I know what you're doing.
I don't know. What's happening?
I don't know.
Hug.
Please.
Hug.
Hug. Yes.
Umi get hug. Umi get hug. As a treat. Ruby's not a very huggy person, but Umi can get hug as a treat.
Good. Yes, hug your bud.
Yes!
Umi pats like Ruby on the back, and before looking towards Duster and they sign, I got to pet the dragon.
Love is at the very bottom of the river, looking you can just only see their silhouette and their wide green eyes just staring back. They kind of look like they look like a scared cat at the moment. They're not coming up.
Oh. The moment Umi mentioned I got to pet the dragon, Ruby just goes, what? Like in sign language. And like throws both hands in the air.
Umi just signs one word. Fish.
Ruby considers this.
Duster has not said anything this entire encounter and just kind of looks like a vague, idea of stress.
No.
Umi takes out a fish from their pocket and holds it out to Ruby.
Ruby just kind of takes the fish and winces. She knows very much that the dragon is very scared of her. She can tell that.
What? No, it's just... it's scared of you, Ruby. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It remembers the last, your last meeting.
Yeah. I think, Ruby's just gonna kind of awkwardly wave at Duster and just kind of, very awkwardly, set the fish on the shore next to the river as, a little tiny peace offering. For love later. And then, just back up.
Umi looks to the river, looks at Ruby, looks to the river again, and then they kind of, walk after Ruby.
It takes a good while before
I was gonna say Duster dives back down and like tries to sort of convince Love to like go up to the surface to at least take it.
Roll persuasion.
Oh joy. My best stat.
Persuasion, please.
Look,
Dice
hey, if
person,
it, I
please.
rolled a 4 for Love just a moment ago. So if you can beat that,
Please.
You'd be surprised.
you know what? But you've got a modifier, so you win. So you. So you know what? It takes a lot of buttering to get this dragon to budge, but eventually, Love very slowly peeks just the top of their head above the water, blinks at Ruby and Umi, then at the fish, and just very quickly just goes, "Nyah," and grabs the fish and ducks back under the water.
That's progress.
Progress. Slow progress.
Someday Ruby will pet the dragon.
Either way, Ruby is now very excitedly signing to Umi like all their camping adventures.
And Umi is like nodding along and signing like, you know, what the incidents in Ruindall. Like, you know, they're meeting with Antler. The fact that all the melted throne came about.
Yeah, they melted the
Ruby
throne.
just starts wheezing at the mention of the melted throne.
Okay, that meeting did not go as bad as I thought it would. Okay.
Bubbles appear at the top. Bubbles come out of Love's mouth as they try to talk under the water.
I think Umi's gonna like ask Ruby to show them around.
Oh, Ruby immediately forgets about the dragon because friend and excited and tour time.
I'm
just immediately takes Umi's hand and just leaves the room very excited.
I'm gonna say that's probably a good place to end the FPS on, unless there's anything else someone wants to do. Love's not moving. Love is staying there. River's
Look,
safe.
I have water breathing for 24 hours. Duster's gonna stay with Love for a while. His clothes are gonna be thoroughly soaked. It's gonna be terrible later, but
Hey,
it'll be fine now.
Hey, this comforts Love a lot, and they probably hug Duster close to them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I think that's actually a very good place to.
Oh God, this Fable, you meanie! How could you have melted the throne down? You gave
You're the one who had a child run at a baby dragon. Who does that?
Don't worry.
Who runs?
We can find someone to blame. We can find someone to blame it on tomorrow. I mean, what? Anyway.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, join us again. Join us again for our next game.
Fable, in their defense, they were running towards like the sound of the baby dragon. Like they didn't expect to burst into the room with the baby dragon in it that quickly.
Oh well, maybe they should. You know what? We could argue about this all day. I should probably end the recording. So for now, thank you everybody for joining us today, and we will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.